All right, here we go. Another run into playoffs. We got Auburn. Let's take a look. We had some good offers last time. Now it's all OCDC. And coach at K-State. Lance. Make sure the staff's in place. I think it would say higher staff. Didn't get many upgrades. They're still at C pluses, but. And this one could be tough. They got decent ratings, so you need a good game out of the fellas. And we know Booth's not got a lot left in the tank.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? And he takes this from inside the line. That's good coverage there. Panthers offense trots out there to open this game. Down to the final eight now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine. And it really does.
And
second down after that run on the previous play.
He trusted the medical staff. They said he was right there.
Dropping back, it's hard.
Oh,
to get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Push out the pass.
They face a third down in the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Missed opportunity, and now it's fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. Offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being paramount to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Completion of a big tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here we go. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pitch to tight end is complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. players in motion. To the air, it's Matthews. He'll be snowed right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Trying to run for the first down.
Oh my God.
As they claim the lead in this playoff game. It's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
We're beat up.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Hurt. Everybody's hurt.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field.
It was raining.
Last time looking to put together a positive tackle out across the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's out of the wideout. It's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To throw. It's Hart.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down in this game. Great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. That rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun. Sackler with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll drop back here on 3rd down. Dumps it off to the tight end.
It's just a guy we can throw it right in.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Short pass finds the tight end. There's some space around the 30. Make the tackle right now. He moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Working tight windows. It's Hart.
Stairs. Hold up. Wait.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath. like this, and when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. We stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
It's ready.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to run some adjustments and stop it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Stopped on fourth for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Here's the return. And he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Scanning the field. It's Auburn. Looking deep downfield.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Come on, Preston.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up to score the touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Leaving for pro potential is a 7-to-1 go. Potential.
Be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Dropping back. It's hard. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Auburn. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Last game wasn't in my dynasty league.
They'll return it from inside the 5.
On the ready.
Begin the drive set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets rid of the outright.
Still making plays.
Quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
There we go. All right. We just messed up 2 times. Series and we're down 14.
And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship.
And we can't win the ball. It's too much. So it's on the
first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play.
Jeez.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up
Love
a
divide.
third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, tight, and the pressure in the playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The same. Good. I'm hoping we get 2 kills in a row and fine.
Instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call.
Yeah, good.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Hart.
Could have had the first field down. You could throw it decent. You could have had the first.
They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep looking here or the defense come up with a stop? The defense stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of the game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back into the throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Catch on the left side. Explosive play.
That would be a hard one. I think it is.
So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to be incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's going now with a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with more urgency. The throw, it's Hart. Looks like the defense has a takeaway.
The defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver.
Hold on a second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn.
Supposed to be more.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It wasn't penalty. We got shit right away.
Pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got a big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
It's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw again. This time, completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football with three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The kick is good. Right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will move away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Look out, he'll get the kill. Going absolutely nowhere. Maybe a loss of it.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass. It's Matthews. How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down. That's it, go quickly. That's a big sticks. More than enough for a first down. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, I put him in a high class, and he's still moving himself.
Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know who's got to love this?
I put this guy in a hard flag for the RPO. Look what he does.
Picking up so many first downs. Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun line, inside.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Todd. He's got it with 45, but enough for a first down.
It's the only one make it play.
That's a great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants. Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up.
29 Philly.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. They get him back pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him.
The defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it.
We done
All right, let's get
14.
the second
Look.
half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Now the Auburn offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to start the day. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's a solid game. Moves the ball to 29. A game makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Matthews. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense?
Right,
Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air. It's Hart. Pass rush closing in.
Come on.
Freaking
touchdown.
Receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the right.
Get there.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points on this lead. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Auburn. Pocket breaking down.
Down he goes. It's a sack. Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive linemen, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's Robinson. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the kick now for the fifth time today. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh my God. Stop. I need stop.
And a very quick throw. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Hart. He's running out of time here.
Going for third.
Deep there, good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
No. No, that did not hit there. Got the blitz, so they were looking for the one.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And it's Auburn in front as you take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Easy.
Back to pass. It's Hart. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And he can hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Okay.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set out to throw. Is incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He shows off the juking ability. Not much room to run. It's a short game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It stays. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. Offense here, though. That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Hart. Falls incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Ready?
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This pass is on target. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Holding first down.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20.
Lasso! Lasso!
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Plenty of time in the pocket. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations, when you're trailing by this much, to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick dart to the right. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. On 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal a victory.
Looking for some space. It's Robinson.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's Robinson. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Think we'll be better next year. Well, it's still going to
Second down after that previous play.
Packers. Improve our secondary a bit. I haven't seen us anything less than new better. Safeties. It's good skill, but really not believers, man.
Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
Just losing a lot on that.
Looking to throw. It's Matthews. The pass is
It's at the
complete.
quarterback position.
To get him
The
down
proof
quickly,
to get
not
the
much of a
development.
gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play.
Banner.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout where they check him out.
It's just a rocky wounded to right there. Hang in there, guys.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
You got what's going on. That's a
Running back with the football.
let's go for
Stopped
him.
right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Nice grab. Beats the kick. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play.
He's not run for a couple plays. Oh,
He's brought
tough
down,
again.
but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Surprise.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag.
Slot close.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle in inbounds. It keeps the clock running. It's a great job by the defense.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly.
Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Got it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Longer. Get set. Get set.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Joseph. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Back to putting the knee.
Arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender.
Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To throw. It's Hart.
He doesn't really.
Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Riding away with the running game.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wide out. There's the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now it's victory formation. Quarterback will just kneel down. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's see penalties. There it is. 7 for 70. We had 1 for 10. 7 holdings. Alright. Next time off season, see what we do. We beat the ACC. Won the ACC, I should say. So maybe we go to the SEC. We'll see how our team looks. We can rebuild our offense. Otherwise, we'll stay in there for one more year. Alright. Off season's always fun. So